We had crystals and we had singing bowls and he was barefoot so it was really just letting that amazing personality shine in a headshot session. My name is Jane Lee. I am a portrait photographer. What I specialize in is high-end fine art portraiture that really just lets people shine and shows them in their best light.
Is there a project or client moment that stands out as especially memorable or rewarding?
Uh, yeah, my most recent family shoot, a woman who was 58 and it was her birthday, and she had 5 adult children with grandchildren, and they all surprised her for her birthday by flying in from all over the country, and she was very nervous, but she was so excited about it. And during the hair and makeup session, I just kept hearing the makeup artist say, like, it's okay, it's a big moment. And, so that the client was just so emotional that she was like having to hold herself back from crying. And she just loved the whole experience and everything so much. And it was so great for her because, her family all lived all over the country and she hardly ever got to see them. And so every time she saw her grandkids, they were another year or two older. So to really be able to capture that and give her something really nice in her living room that she could look at every day was very rewarding. Boom, getting emotional. Okay.
Is there a client or experience you can think of that exemplifies what's special about Twin Rivers?
Great, yeah. Yes. So I had a close friend from a long time ago who knew a man who is like a spiritual coach and a life coach. He does Reiki healing and teaches yoga and just a really amazing personality. So they ended up showing their portraits to him, and he said that it always stuck in his memory, and he was like, I really want to work with this person. And so months later, I happened to swing by his shop, and he was like, oh my gosh, he had remembered the portraits, and he was like, please, let's work together. And so he was looking for marketing material and headshots for his brand. So that was a really fun headshot experience because it was very obviously not a traditional headshot. We had crystals and we had singing bowls, and he was barefoot, and so it was really just letting that amazing personality shine in a headshot session. But one of the portraits that I took, he used for his About Me page on his website. And he was like, and I had one woman who called me and she said, I saw your picture on your website and something about it, I just looked into your eyes, and she was like, and I just started bawling, and she was like, I need to work with this person. That's like my dream for headshots. Like, not every headshot's probably gonna make somebody cry when they look at it, but for someone to really feel like a part of their heart and soul was captured the way that they want to be presented to the world was really cool.
What advice would you have to someone considering a professional photography session with Twin Robert?
I'll just share my general advice for people looking for a photographer, because often people call me and they've spoken to 2 other people, or they're shopping around. On a practical level, ask to see full galleries of somebody's work. It's one thing to see the best of the best shots that they have on their website, but to really see what they consistently deliver to every client is a different story. Making sure that they connect with whoever they're working with. It's it can be very awkward and uncomfortable for a lot of people to be photographed, and you really don't want someone in the room who is like, yeah, so like they just don't. They're not super comfortable and excited about the experience, which unfortunately is a lot of people with cameras. They're good at capturing images. They're not necessarily working the crowd. So I always tell people to really trust their gut instinct and make sure that it's someone that they're excited to work with.
Well, we're on our last question. How can people reach out and learn more about your work?
My goal this year is to get better at updating my social media. But for the most part, my website is really everything that you need to see about my brand and myself. So go to the website, see the work, and then reach out to me as soon as possible. It's really about that personal connection and what we can kind of feed off of when we speak to each other and get our creative juices flowing and stuff. And so you can only do so much homework before it needs to become more of a personal conversation. So my phone's always on, and my husband will tell you that I answer it probably way too much, but I'm always happy to take calls, so I always look forward to that. If you find this and are compelled to reach out and work with me, I'm beyond honored and thrilled, and can't wait to see what we create together. Bye!